What's this? Chica.
Oh my, good morning, people. We're back once again with our episode of Alive for you guys here. So, good morning, people in the Philippines, and good evening to those that are in the United States. So, today we're going to be having an amazing topic. And as you guys saw already with our, say, thumbnail, it's about like the VA life, right? Is the VA life right for you? It's pretty much amazing as you hear, like, work from anywhere in the world, lots of anywheres there. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of amazing stuff for you today. So yes, good morning, Miss Mo. How are you doing? Looking amazing today as well.
Hey, thank you so much, Jack. But I feel like my other eye is smaller for some reason. But anyways, hello, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are right now. And yes, I totally agree with you. Today's topic is really amazing because the topic is remote work really your dream job? Working from home in your pajamas sounds amazing until it isn't.
It is.
So we're gonna show you guys today what are the pros and cons of working at home. But before we proceed, I just want to say hi. I know we're missing the three amazing ladies today. That
Mhm.
would be Boss Phyllis, Rachel, and Grace. But wherever you guys are right now, I just want to say hi to you.
All right, there we go. So you've heard from Miss Mo. We're gonna be discussing about the pros and cons, right? Like, it's kind of fun to think about it. I'm gonna be working from home, so that means I don't need to wear uniform every day if I'm wearing uniform, or at least I don't need to pretty much dress up all the time, right? Until yeah, even when you're in your pajamas, you're just gonna be like, maybe this is not for me. This isn't for me. So yeah, we're gonna be discussing those things, and this is gonna be like really good, especially for say new people, right? That are thinking like, I want to try the VA world because I think it's awesome. You're just at home all the time. You're just there, right? You can sleep. I don't know. You can sleep
Yes.
maybe even at working times or something like that.
It's actually funny, Jack. They said working from home in your pajamas, but we're not even in our pajamas,
Yeah.
right?
See.
So, and we're not even allowed to wear pajamas. So, guys, when you say that's, I think that's the first one. When you say working from home, it's not always, pajamas and sleepwears. Okay. There are positions that would require you to be on your, like me right now, like Jack
Mhm.
is wearing his jacket. I am wearing my jacket. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not always and it's not every day pajama sets. Okay, so and we're gonna discuss the other stuff that we have. There are the cons. I mean, we will tell you some facts about working from home, and then you can decide later on is it for you or not for you. So that's
Yes.
that. Mhm.
And basically, I think for starters, Miss, well, we could go with like sharing our very own experience, right? Like maybe from
Oh,
before we started, we don't know pretty much anything from the VA world, and then when we got to try it, like, okay, these are the perks, and we're getting to experience it and enjoying it, right? Like I mean, like personally for me back then, I think the thought that really say what enticed me to go to the VA world was like I'm working from home. I'm not going out anymore. I don't need to travel that much. Don't care rain or shine. I'm just at home. I'm comfy. I just need good computer, good internet, and that's it. I didn't know anything beyond that. But when I got in, like, okay, there's a lot of things here. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's not like that. Oh, it's not like this.
Yeah.
Same thing actually with me. When I started, actually what attracted me in the VA world is making money from the comfort of your
Mm,
home. That's just that. I mean, I don't care about the others, Just I just want to be home, right? Maybe, but I think the number one for me, Jack, would be the commute, because
mm.
right in the Philippines, especially pandemic. Imagine
Oh
if
yeah.
you are already a VA when the pandemic hits. I think it really helps a lot, because first, you're not gonna lose your job because everything
Hmm.
stopped working at that time, right? But
Yeah.
since we work from home, you work from home already. You did not lose your job. There's no other stuff that you need to do at the office, like maybe bring the laptop from
Hmm.
the office, sign this, sign that. And
Yeah.
also, I could say this, when pandemic hits, actually, we were not affected at all.
Mm.
Never. Yes. So pay is still weekly. You still get paid. It's the same. One thing that added at that time was the Zoom communication. And I
Mm.
think when we were starting, we can still wear pajamas. Like, I am on my 90s at that time, and that's okay, with my teammates, because that's how we work until we're not allowed anymore. So that's that. So how about you, Jack? What are the pros for you of working from home?
Yeah, for me right away is like, yeah, I'm just at home. I don't need to travel afar. And especially for our viewers out there that you need to go out of the country per se, right? Like, you go out because okay, maybe the pay is competitive there. What they call this, you would earn more than you would earn locally, but you wish that you can stay at home only, right? For me it was that, like I'm getting to say work at home, work locally, and don't need to go out or to go far even. That was like a big plus for me, a big pro for me, that okay, you're earning more than the norm locally, and at that I don't need to go far even. That was, yeah, one of the best pros for me from
Oh,
the
I
get
like
go.
that. The salary talaga. Oy, guys. So yes, guys, if you're watching this and you're wondering, is it a good paying,
Hmm.
like, job? Actually, I think it pays more, way more than, the corporate Philippine setting. That's
Totally
the
agree.
pros, yes. But of
Mhm.
course, with the pros, there are also cons, right? So we'll discuss that in a little bit. What are the other things, Jack, that attracted you in this VA world? Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, Jack
Mhm.
mentioned going overseas. Guys, seaman po siya. Seaman. We call them seaman. So, ayan, that's why he mentioned that. But yes. What
Yeah.
are the other
Mm.
for you, Jack?
Comfort right away. It would be comfort in general, because unlike say at other typical jobs out there, right? Maybe in the corporate world or whatever setup that you need to go face to face. Is one, yeah, you don't need to go face to face anymore. And basically that means like I don't need to wake up like maybe 2 3 hours earlier just to be on time in the office or to be on time with an appointment. And maybe sometimes like what they call this, do a quick shower maybe 10 minutes before work, something like that. So yeah, comfort
Or
in a way.
sometimes no shower.
For the others, yeah. Disclaimer for the others.
For the
Yeah.
others, no shower as well. So like, I can wake up 5 minutes before my shift. I think that's a great one also, Jack. No, I love that. I love that. Also the meals. No, Jack, besides the transportation, would you agree that one of the pros of working from home would be, saving on meal allowance, right? Because
Yeah.
when you're at the office, of course it's more expensive, but when you're at
Mhm.
home, you can just eat pancit canton. You just eat eggs, pero when you're at the office, diba, it's different.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Oh, okay, they're
Oh.
also adding on what, earning dollars. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's another
amazing.
one.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Mm. I
Earning
actually
dollars from the
remembered with
comfort
the
of
food,
your
Miss
home.
Mel. what do you call this, on the savings part there, that is like really really true, because when you're outside you can't probably you can't buy cheap food, right? Unless like your area is like maybe a little bit of, say, not in the city proper, right? And on top of that, if you're gonna prepare food to how to put it, to save per se, is that now you need
Oo.
to cook and spend more time what they call this, preparing these things at home, versus when you're just at home. Okay, just prepare your food there and take it out of the fridge or something like that. Okay, and
Especially,
you're
Jack,
all
if you're
good.
in the BGC area, no,
Oh yeah.
like those areas, food is, the meal, sorry, the meal allowance is ano talaga,
Mhm.
is bigger than usual, no. So
Yeah.
I think that's that. What else?
Mhm.
What else? How about our viewers? What else can you guys add on the prawns before we talk about, the
Mhm.
cons, or maybe, if we could help our viewers understand, like, hey, this is not for you if this is not for you if they're looking for if they are enticed to work in the VA world. Maybe can also cook while working. Actually, this is a con in a way for me. You know why?
Mhm.
Because if you're in the office, you do not have to cook. But cooking while working, that's a con because it's actually distracting you, Jade. Sorry, that's Mochi. That's not Jade. That's Mochi from, yeah, doing your work. What do you think? Is it a pros?
Mhm.
Is it a pro or a contra?
I agree with you, Miss Mo, but I think my answer would be it's a pro and a con. The reason being, nowadays we have these smart cookers. Not advertising anything here, but we have these smart cookers that you can just leave the timer on and it will do stuff for you. But
Ah,
yeah, extra money, of course, right? But if you're gonna do it like the typical way, definitely it's a con, right? Because if you're so hungry, then it's gonna distract you. I need to eat. I need to cook. So yeah,
yes, I know. Or sometimes maybe you could do it on your break. Yeah, I think
mm,
that we
could
can
be.
also
Yeah.
do that, no? Parang kasi
Mhm.
when you just take a break like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of cooking, you can eat na, 'di ba? So which is good. So
Oh, here,
okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dan mentioned, this is not for
Yes.
you if you don't have a quiet place and distract free environment. We will discuss
Yeah.
this more in a little bit. And okay,
Mhm.
I think another pro would be you have more time because
Yes.
you have more time to do more of your hobbies or
Mhm.
some other stuff because first it takes away the commute. The sometimes it will be what 1 to 2 hours of commute, diba? So you can do other stuff rather than commuting, so you already
Yes.
save that 1 hour for you, no? So ayan. Hey,
Mm.
hi ni Nelia.
Hi, Miss Nelia. I think if I remember correctly, Miss Nelia is from Tacloban. Hello,
Ah,
hello to the
how
south.
did you know? How did you know?
One of our very good VAs, Miss Mo. And I got to talk in
Oh,
support calls.
yummy. Okay. So, would you like to proceed with the cons? Actually, I don't think it's the cons. It's just be aware that these
Yeah.
are, this is what you will expect when
Mhm.
you enter this virtual world, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, first would be overlapping of personal and professional life.
Yes. Because you're at
Kasi
home most of the
you're
time.
at home,
You're
yes.
working there. You're gonna stop work. You're sitting where you're literally sitting, right? So it's kind of like how to put it. It's ironically like a disconnect from reality, right? Because everything is interconnected now. Right? You're working in front of your computer, maybe in your room, maybe beside your bed, and something like that. When you stop your work, you're still quote unquote in the workplace. So somehow in our mind, it becomes like one whole thing only, and you kind of maybe lose track of time and something like that. Yeah, definitely. It's not like a totally bad thing per se, but that can be something like what Miss Mo mentioned, something that you can definitely expect, something that you will experience once you start working, say, in the virtual world.
Which actually connects to the next one, which is distractions at home.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, yeah, it's an overlapping your personal and professional life, but also the distractions of, let's say someone's fighting, and then you're working, okay, you have to attend to them, or sometimes baby is crying. you
Hmm.
cannot help but, like go to attend to the baby, diba? Or other stuff like Shopee came in and you got distracted already, oh, this is my Shopee, oh, this is my Lazada. So guys, do not apply in this VA world if this like distractions, like if you will get distracted on this setup, like, yeah, being with the family. I do know that some VAs actually are working on a, what do you call that, Jack?
Hmm.
What's that? Like they go at a certain place, like not it's like a co-working space,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
'di ba? So it would be quiet. So if you're willing to go to ayan, like a co-working space, then go for it. Pero if you get distracted, on small stuff like this, then this is not for you guys. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. You cannot be distracted. I mean, it depends on your job post per se, but if especially like if you're say quote unquote front facing, you maybe you're like handling meetings, you are facilitating like trainings like that, and of course you are speaking in front of the camera in front of other people. And if you're gonna be like distracted by the sounds around you or people around you, maybe you need to find a co-working place, at the very least, because yeah,
Yes.
distractions at home, that can be like a challenge or a con per se, right? When you are working virtually.
I agree. And what would be the next? The next one would be, oh, actually, I know someone like this. It would be missing social interactions with colleagues.
Oh
And
yeah.
this is why I always say this as well. VA world is not for everyone because there are social butterflies out there. Like they cannot function without, like physically talking to
Mm-hmm.
someone or socializing or like communicating with someone. But here's a good part about our community. If you will join our community, sorry for promoting, but we created a community where again we have our training every day, which Jack is facilitating, right? So we have that. We also have every Wednesday, but it's an everyday, everyday training that we conduct with our VA. So if you want to interact with other, with the other people, with the other VAs within, your same, let's say, niche, you guys can. But of course, there are certain hours, right? It's not like, if you're in a call center or if you're on an office, that's different. Di ba, Jack?
Hmm. Yeah. That's one beauty of like what they call this, what we have here, and maybe if there are other similar places like what we have, is that the community aspect being present. Because as you are working online, like it or not, there will come a point that you're gonna be like, it's just me, my computer, and all the apps open, and everybody's asleep, and it's evening time. There will come a point that it's gonna be like that. And yeah, one of our viewers here mentioned missing the outside world, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like you're alone, like that.
You feel
So
like
the
you're
place with the
alone.
community is good, really good.
Mm.
Yeah.
However, the community cannot offer that, like 10 to
Mm.
12 hours of being
Yeah.
with someone. Yes, you communicate by you guys chat. Pero
Hmm.
if you are like a person who wants to really talk to someone, like feel them, touch them and everything, well, this is not for you. Because everything here, even though you guys talk in Zoom, I don't think you guys will talk like 10 hours, 8 hours for sure. Okay, diba, Jack? So it might be more of a, maybe 2 to 3 hours meeting, maybe say hi,
Hmm.
hey, hi, hello here on the chat, but if you guys are more of a social butterfly, then I would suggest stay because I actually know someone personally, Jack. I know someone
Hmm.
who tried the VA world and she
Uh-huh.
did say it's not for me because she's a med rep, like a,
Hmm.
med reps usually talk to doctors, right? Like
Yeah,
go,
going
and then
out,
yes,
traveling.
yes, and then
Hmm.
looking good. Yeah, let's mention
Yeah.
that if you want to dress up and everything, wearing
Mm-hmm.
heels. I am actually that person, but I
Mm-hmm.
just adapt this this life. But she did say it's not for me because I wanna dress up. I wanna be on, I wanna be like looking good on my heels and wanna be able to communicate. So
Yeah.
yeah, she actually resigned on the VA position. Though the
Mm.
pay is lower on the, on that industry, she's okay
Mm.
because she enjoyed doing that. So
Mm.
that's why I understand. Oh, it's not for everyone. Not
Mm.
everyone is after the money pala.
Oh
So
yes, yeah. Mm. Maybe after the food only. I'm not sure. Let's see.
after the food. I like
After the
that.
food.
Actually, you mentioned a while ago, Jack, before starting this, no? You mentioned one of the pros is non-stop eating. I would say it's also a con. Non-stop. That's why we get fat. Usually, if you're in this VA world, no, it's easy for you to get fat again because it's non-stop eating. The kitchen is just right there. The pantry is just right there. Just get, or to those people we know, no, they just order on Food Panda,
Mm.
Grab every
Yeah.
day. So yeah, it's a pro and a con for sure.
Yeah. People
Mukbang while
having
eating. Oo. Mukbang
the
daw while working.
their
I
work table is
agree.
like a mukbang table already.
Oo. Pero that's a pro, no?
Yeah.
That's one of the pros because you can eat
Mm.
while working. That's for
Yeah.
sure. In the corporate world, I don't think they would allow that, no?
Oh.
You have to go to the canteen. Kasi the computers, you might
Mm-hmm.
spill it, diba? The food or
Yeah.
something. Ayan. Coffee is life. See? Diba? Well, the coffee, the pro is you can always just, if you
Mm.
want another cup, two, three, yeah, like Marie's, I think drinks like 2 to 3 cups a day. Yeah, you can. And it's cheaper, diba? When you're in the
Mm.
corporate world, it's expensive. Since you're a VA, always have order from Grab or Foodpanda. Why not? Okay. Okay. What else do you think, Jack? What are the other like cons of, working from home? This is not for them if they
Yeah.
want this. What else?
One good con, I think, or one good challenge for maybe the general population could be what they call this, if the person or if you as an individual, right, you, our viewers, would be like say having a hard time doing a routine, especially when it comes to your sleep. That would be like a big challenge for you, because one, you're going to the virtual world, you're going to be earning dollars, you're going to be working for people across the world, so your time zone right off the bat is flipped, and that would mean your sleep is flipped as well. Now if you're having a hard time like sleeping quote unquote on time, this will be really a
Oh.
challenge for you. Yeah, because it's like hard, right? Maybe you're so used to like
Mm.
no matter what happens, you're sleeping on like say just evening time, right? And now you're gonna be sleeping when the sun is up, and now because you can't do that, you don't have sleep, and now the day cycles to the next one and to the next one. That is a serious challenge, right? That's a serious challenge. No amount of coffee will help that.
Oh,
Oh
that's so
yeah.
true. Pero don't you question, Jack? Like,
Hmm.
do you think like people can also adapt to it
Oh yeah, for sure, for
if
sure.
they want to, no? If you want to.
Yeah, you have to want it, right? Like you are going in at least knowing that, hey, my sleep is gonna be flipped, right? Or with a more say well-known layman's term, right? I'm gonna be graveyard shift, right? The very least to know that and to expect that. Otherwise, yeah, that's one of the challenges to face. But definitely, it's not like a deal breaker per se, because you can get used to it, you can adapt to
Mm-hmm.
it, and basically, it's just gonna be like a say a new routine for you, right? And maybe when your friends are calling you, hey, why are you not picking up your phone? It's like at 10 a.m. You're like asleep or something.
Ay, oo.
I'm in a different time zone, man. Yeah.
'Di ba? Yes, I agree. O kaya, 'di ba, we also have friends, no? We also have friends where, I mean, let's face it, especially we're adults. So they would ask us, hey, let's drink. Pero especially at night time. Oh my goodness, I'm working. Teka lang. So, 'di ba? And I have to, 'di ba? And I have to sleep na. Parang ganyan. Kasi I have work
Mm,
later. Parang
yeah.
ganon. So, I think that one also, Jack, no? Besides,
Yeah.
okay, like, okay, they ask you to, let's say, drink around 4 or 5 p.m. And you're
Hmm.
supposed to be sleeping at that time, di ba? So you have energy at the night time, no? So, ayan. Ay, ano ba? Maybe I'll just go. Ayan. Sige, you go, no? Later on, you're late na. So, guys, so if you cannot control those, okay? If you cannot say no to your friends, if you cannot, if you are not very disciplined with your sleeping patterns as well, I think this is not for you. Because everyone needs rest. And actually, I watched someone, I don't know. I think it's RDM was the
Hmm.
I forgot, but parang they're also doing podcasts. They're also saying like,
Oh.
yeah, like if you're working from home and you sleep at
Mhm.
night, they said you will die early.
Oh.
But yeah, they
Mhm.
mentioned that. But because like people are accustomed to, we are all accustomed that sleeping at night. But
Mhm.
I really think like if we get that 8 hours of sleep, or at least
Mm.
seven every day, I think
Yeah.
we'll be fine, di ba? Yun
Yeah.
naman yun.
Yeah,
But
that reminded me actually, Miss Mo, like of countries that have like pretty much no sunlight for the majority of the year. So it's like, they have no sunlight for
wow.
the majority of the year, but say lifespan is still very good. Probably it's, yeah, get enough rest, right? Be disciplined enough to have enough rest, like 8 hours, 7 hours, like that. And maybe sleep before midnight strikes, on your clock, whatever time zone it might be. So,
Oo. Just the discipline of no, like, hey, I really need to sleep at this time. Ganon. And we get that, like sometimes we have friends who would ask you to, guys, especially on the first, the first month, it's really hard to say no. Like, I
mm,
cannot, I still have to work later, it's so hard. Like, maybe I could just bring my work there, ganon. O kaya just come home, just come here at home and I can work and then we can drink. But guys, drinking while working will not be productive as well.
mhm.
So, ako, that's one thing I learned. I never drank, never I think I did once, but with boss's approval because it's a
Mhm.
team drinking karaoke
Ah,
session. Pero I know myself when I drink, I'm so like all out. So I cannot, If I wanna drink, I'll just drink.
yeah. And
Pero,
speaking of that, Miss Mo, actually, it's another challenge or another con, right? When we are already working in the virtual world, or you're somebody new that's gonna come in, you have to make adjustments with your daily norms, right?
oh,
Your
that's so true.
activities, hanging out with friends, maybe just playing games or watching movie, or even just reading your books. You have to make adjustments with the things you do because now your time is gonna be flipped, and you need to get used to it, so you have to adjust, and probably like what Miss Mo was sharing there, you're gonna be showing a lot of, nah, I cannot right now. You have to give
Maybe on the
those.
weekend, let's try on the weekend. But weekend comes, oh my God, I'm sleepy.
Oh,
Pero,
I recalled something, Miss Mo. Actually, this I experience sometimes still. I would say this is like one of the challenges I personally experience. I don't call it as a con, but what I call is, for the sake of our topic today, definitely it could be, but as a challenge. Sometimes, so for the weekdays, right, Monday to Friday, and we are operating under Central Time. We are used to a specific time zone, a time frame. When weekends arrive, suddenly it's like a shift, right? Now you are like, oh, I'm free from the Central Time Zone. Now I'm back to Philippine time zone, something like that. So now I'm like, sometimes I don't sleep on the week. Oh, secret spilled. Oh my.
uy,
But
actually, me also, Jack, like, I mean, I try to go out on weekends, no? Pero for some reason, that, anong laugh, ayan, drinking and working, di carry, di talaga. Oh my God, bakit nga naman inuman na is the topic? Oh my goodness. But, as I was saying, going back to the inuman topic, Rachel, another one, if you don't drink, if you work, don't drink. If you drink, don't work. Ah,
oh
so
yeah.
true. Working on my drinking. Oh my goodness, Christian. No. Okay, anyways, going back, like sometimes I don't know if this is just me, you know, parang on a weekend, parang it's hard na to I think parang it's hard not to go out. You just want to sleep at
Oh yeah.
night on the
That
weekends.
yeah.
No?
That's there too. Yeah. Like I can rest now. Yeah, like that.
Oo, parang, oh my God, it's nighttime. And then the good thing about this, Jack, when you, well, let's say you will wake up, di ba, ng mga bandang 8 a.m., let's say on a Sunday, no?
Mm-hmm.
And then you will sleep again around 2 p.m. Kasi your body is, your body is accustomed to that time. That's your
Mm-hmm.
sleeping time on a weekdays, no? So
Yeah.
that's like, then it's nice kasi,
Mm-hmm.
parang you're refreshed, di ba? Parang
Mm-hmm.
this is like really resting. Pero guys, again, going back to the topic, no? So if you guys are not used to, sleeping in the morning, and if you guys are having a hard time sleeping in the morning, this is not for you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we could do like a next topic, like especially for the VAs working and sleeping. Sorry, working at night and sleeping in the morning. I mean, what can you do so you could sleep well in the morning? I think we could do
Yeah.
that maybe in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, definitely.
no, I think we can do that as a topic. Anyways, going back. going back. So, what's our next one? Okay, I actually asked Jack about this a while ago, like the physical health issues. So, I think it says here if you are having a hard time like staying in one place the whole time, guys, this is not for you. Like, if you have any health issues and you cannot just sit the whole time. Though I know
Mm-hmm.
for some, Jack, no, I don't know if actually boss is doing this. Like, she has this, ano ba yon? Like the, what do you call that? The treadmill
Mm-hmm.
na,
Oh
I
yeah,
think this
yeah.
is becoming very
Mm.
common, no?
Yeah.
Do you also have that?
None, but it's like just that simple. What do you call this? Like some walking pad, like a treadmill, but less the bulk
Yes,
of it, right?
oo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oo, I think you can also do that. And also there are tables as well na you can lift, no? So you can
Yeah.
hindi pala lift,
Oh,
ano ba 'yon?
yeah. It's
It's
like
it's, it's ano ba naman you will guys do not
adjustable
lift your
table.
table. Oo, adjustable table. So if you have physical issues like you
Mm.
cannot stay I think another option for you is to get that yung tumataas yung table like that. I don't
Yeah.
know what they call, but I think I know it's expensive eh.
Mm.
Pero
Yes.
oo,
Yeah.
the rising desk, ergonomic
Mm.
table, I don't know what that is. Pero yung I know you just press something and it adjusts
Yeah.
itself. I think you can also get that. Pero if there are like underlying issues when you 'di ba? Nakakainis talaga yung si Rachel diyan 'pag nag-comment. Gusto mo yung ililift mo yung table. No, no, no. Okay. Not like. Sorry, sorry. My bad, my bad. Okay. Pero no, I'm saying if you have like if there are any physical health issues na
Yeah.
would come up just in case, like you just sit the whole time, then this is not for you.
Yeah, it goes
Okay?
back, Miss Mo, right, to what we were mentioning earlier that if you are a person that is seemingly having challenge when it comes to say doing discipline or having discipline, this will
Mm-hmm.
definitely be say very, very or highly likely to not be for you because like maybe you're just gonna eat all the time and you're not gonna be doing even basic exercise. You're not going out anymore, right? And you cannot sleep even in the daytime. Oh my gosh, that's more than a double whammy and yeah, it would not be good for you. You have to be a person with, say, a very good amount of discipline, to be, a very good virtual assistant, definitely, because health is part of it as well, of course.
Yes. Totally agree. So what else? I think another one would be this is not for you if you guys is having a hard time communicating virtually. Like
Mm,
explaining yourself virtually. If you want a setup where you can talk to someone, guess this is not for you. Okay. But the good thing about, working from home, we have Zoom already. You can call the person.
mhm,
Pero if you don't want to do Zoom, if you're not into communicating with your clients, with your teammates, if you just want, like, maybe, go with the tasks that are admin tasks or maybe those, what do you call those? Yeah, the admin
mm,
tasks where, you know, like Ano ba tawag dun, Jack?
Yeah,
The
just like
copy
maybe
paste,
on
copy paste.
documents. Yeah, documents
Oo.
only, files only. Yeah, that could be say the best spot for you there. But still, if you are like say, oh, okay, so I can enter the VA world like that. I don't really like talking to people because maybe I'm very shy, I'm uncomfy,
Mm.
or I just don't want to talk at all because maybe I don't have a nice microphone or whatever the reason. At the very least you must be able to communicate still. If not, this is totally this it's not a challenge anymore. If you don't want to communicate, this is not for you. Okay, this is not for you.
Because it's virtual. So you have to communicate. What's the
Yeah.
problem? What's the issue? Hey, here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. If you don't want to do that, please do not apply in this in this VA world, diba? You're gonna have a hard time, and the clients will
Mm-hmm.
have a hard time for you as well. Let's see. Jennifer mentioned, if you want to wear makeup every day and go aura every day, this is not for you. How about
Yes
me,
and no, maybe.
Jennifer? Yeah, yes and no. Like, I can aura every day. Ano ba yung aura? Like, I don't know. Like, if you like attention siguro from other people, yeah, this is not for you. If you're like the model type, no, na
Mm.
when you walk down the aisle, parang everyone is looking at you. Yung mga ganon. I think, yeah, this is not for you kasi there's nothing like that on Zoom, no? It's like, okay, whatever your face is, that's your faces. No? Your sex appeal will not show. Zoom will not show your sex appeal, okay? So, ganon. Pero like I think the makeup, yeah, you I think you can still you can still put lashes just while I do lipstick. Pero like the aura nga of like the attention of a lot of people. If you're
Mm.
I think there are people like that talaga. Like they want the
Yeah.
attention, like you're the model type na you want
Mm.
everyone looking at you. In Zoom, no. Like when you're in Zoom, when you go in Zoom, everyone's doing like they're doing their own thing. They're not even looking
Mm.
at your
Yeah,
face. It's either they're
exactly.
typing, they're doing other tasks when doing a meeting, or they're not, like Zoom. Like sometimes they only listen to you. They're not even looking at the Zoom. Like the
Mm-hmm.
your face. So yeah, I agree on this part. On that part lang ha, not the aura aura. Okay. And then, ano ba to? Sabi ni Mochi, introverts choosing remote work thought they don't need to communicate. Oo, no. And I think also other like another one on this one. Would you agree, Jack? Like the flexi hours. Like I can work anytime.
Mm. Yeah.
No, that also. Guys, there are positions like that. And I totally agree. You will just have to find them. However, in our community, we don't have that. Okay. Because we actually we believe in long-term, positions and long-term
Mm-hmm.
relationship with our clients. So we don't usually allow flexible hours. Why? Because when you're on a flexi schedule, that means when your client needs you, you're supposed to be there 24/7. Flexing nga eh. So you can do
Mm-hmm.
your work anytime, but your client can also look for you anytime also. Would you like that, job?
Nada. Nada for me.
Nani. Nani. 'Di ba? Yeah, I don't like that as well. Though it's
Yeah.
something like, I do sometimes. Like if I can see like someone sent a message, I would reply. Pero I don't like yung the feeling of I need to respond. Kasi nga I'm on a
Oh yeah.
flexi schedule, no?
Mm.
Parang I am obligated to respond at this time kasi I owe it to my client to respond kasi I'm on a flexi schedule. Diba?
Yeah.
Unlike when you're, let's say, 8 to 5 p.m., let's say CST, if I do not respond after 5 p.m., client would understand because it's your work, your off work na, diba? So, yun. Let's see. This is not for you if you don't want to talk to people, even text or
Oh
chat.
yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
oh. Yeah, we mentioned that a while
Mm-hmm.
ago. Oo. I go aura with blazer. Why not, Rachel? Oh, 'di ba? May eyeliner daw. See, I told you. We can still do aura if we want. So let's see. I for sure is not for flexi, especially working with the team. I totally agree. It's hard to work. Imagine, no, you're the leader of the team. Ikaw, Jack, you're the leader, no? Let's say you're the leader ng winning team, Let's just say. And then all your teammates are flexi. And even you flexi hours, 'di ba? Sakit. You
That's
don't.
very challenging, right? Because it's gonna be like flexi time is rare. That would be like on top already of your flipped hours of resting.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's so challenging. That's so challenging. But yeah, for people that are thinking that I think flexi time is cool. Yeah, you might kind of expect these things, right? That you might be on call pretty much 24/7 because it's flexi time. And at the same time, if you're heading a team or managing, say, a number of people, I don't know what the next word for flexi is already. I don't know. It's gonna be challenging for that. It could be a con, unless you really love it. But yeah, something to just expect per se.
Yeah. Not for me. It might be for it might work for, the others, but
Hmm.
definitely not for me and for Jack. So but guys, there are positions like that. Just FYI, okay? There are positions like that. So, yeah. Okay, what's next, Jack?
I think speaking on teams, like earlier, especially if you're going to be the one managing, because it's not face to face now, it's not like immediate, or like even if you're not speaking, you can see the others there around you. There could be like a decreased team collaboration kind of effect, because now
Mm.
everybody's just online, and maybe somebody's experiencing some, let's say, jittery internet there, right? Internet connection not so good, so maybe you're like you finish speaking two sentences already, and the person is gonna be like, "Sorry, I disconnected a while ago. So can you please repeat?" So that could be a thing too, right? Part of being in the virtual world.
Oh, that's so true. Parang no, parang actually it happens a lot also, Jack, no? Parang let's say a meeting, you're expecting this person to be here and she's not there. Diba? Parang it's hard.
Yeah.
So if you guys are like that, and also I think if you're having a hard time like following up, kasi it's
Mm,
easier if you're in a no, kalipitin mo lang
yeah.
like that. Oy, I asked you to do this. Pero o kaya
Oh,
sigaw ka lang, o di ba? In a call center, it's like, oy, pa call back, like that, di ba? It's easy. Pero,
mm,
ayan, in a virtual world, if you're too lazy to chat, to follow up,
yes.
mga ganon, ay, nako, this is not for you talaga. It's a
Mm-hmm.
headache. Oo, headache. And it's gonna, din, I think sometimes also, like lack of communication like that, it kind of adds on the stress as well, no?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Again, unlike if you're in the office, sigaw ka lang o kaya kalabit kalabit penge lang. Eh, huy, I asked you to do this. Where is it? 'Di ba? Pero when you're na virtual world, it's not like that. Totally different. Sometimes
Mhm.
you send them a message already, they will not respond pa. That's another stress. So, if you get stressed easily as well, guys, this is not for you. Needs approval but not around. 'Di ba? No, no. See, yung mga ganon. O kaya they're busy with other meetings. Unlike
Mhm.
kasi in a corporate setup, you can find them, no?
Yeah.
Like they walk, you just uy, ganito, ganyan. Pero the virtual world, there's no like that. Like you have to send them a message, you have to communicate. And again, if that's not something that you want and you expect on a virtual setup, then guys, this is not for you. Okay. What else? Okay, guys, if you have constant internet outages,
Mm.
internet uh power outages
Yeah.
in your area, oh my goodness. Guys, it also creates not just a stress for you, but a stress for the client. Because where's my VA? Ah, she's gone again. you know, 'Di ba? And I think, Jack, no, some of our clients also, guys, this is why some of our clients also are checking where the VA is at. Where is the VA located? Because
Mhm.
there are places na, they have constant power outages naman din talaga.
Yes.
So, we understand. So, but of course, you can always get a UPS,
Mm,
no? So, ayan mga yan. How about
yeah.
you, Jack? How do you deal with tech issues?
Yeah, basically for me, it's like trying to assess like these things. The very common ones would basically be power outages and then internet outages, and the what do you call this? The way I try to counteract those would be like prepare backups, right? Have some internet backup just in case. At the very least, like mobile data, right? Have your mobile data there. Have some load for your internet in case your main internet goes down. Like
Mm,
PLDT becomes like the last letter there changes to a different letter. And then for what they call this, for our electricity, have UPS, something like that too, or have like some battery setup there so that your computer won't just die out on you, especially like you're working on a critical task or you're meeting with your client, right? So at least like, okay, UPS beeps like that, hey client, we have 5 minutes left, okay? Okay, something like that. You can give them a heads up or say, so you can expect one challenge of being in the virtual world. Yes, you have to have your laptop, you have to have your computer maybe or a desktop set, and you have to make sure that you have your backups as well. You have to have those things.
totally agree. But sometimes, Jack, your backup nga cannot back you up kasi there's no electricity. Did not charge because there's no power.
Yeah.
So, maybe get the solar one, no? Yun ang the solar, cafe,
Yes.
cafes and hotels. Pwede
Mm.
naman, but it's expensive. You're not making money
Yeah.
na nga kasi you have always power outages. And then you go pa sa mga hotels, good luck. Pero ako may this is my mindset about going to hotels or getting an extra internet connection as a backup. I can earn that in just a day, those fees. I can earn that in just a day, but I will be able to use, let's say, the internet fee in 1 month.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why I have two internet connections right now. So, 'di ba, parang imagine I can earn that in 1 day, yung fee na I would pay for an extra internet connection. Pero that could back me up for a month already, 'di ba? So, for you guys, if you have, like challenges with internet connection and constantly having, internet connection issues, get a backup.
Yeah.
But of course, if you have a power outage, always, then this is not for you. Okay,
Yes.
maybe
Yeah.
move to a place, no?
Hmm.
Actually, guys, I am from Pampanga. So there's always a power outage there. I'm not sure right now, but when I was starting, I was there. There's always power outage talaga. So I moved to QC and now I'm Silang. So ayun lang, I think it's worth it, if you want it, if you really want this. Just make some adjustments, right?
Yeah.
So okay, what else? I really like what um parang may hugot si Jennifer. You're talking pero wala ka na palang kausap. This is on the topic a while ago about communication. Okay, I think another one that I can add, Jack, would be yung isolation and loneliness.
Oh, yes.
No? Like, if you feel like, there are people like this yung you get burned out kasi you're not talking to someone.
Hmm.
You kind of feel alone. Yung ganon, no? Kasi, wala akong kausap. I just work, work, work.
Hmm.
Ganyan. And then you feel like, you're, parang I think this is very common in the VA world as well. Parang you're ba tawag doon? You're getting depressed, you're getting anxiety. It's because I think we just communicate with our clients kasi nga we don't go
Hmm.
out anymore, hindi tayo nare-recharge on a
Yeah.
weekend. No? What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, totally agree, Miss Mo. Like even just alone, like maybe for some people that pretty much always at home because we're working from home, and then maybe come daytime, right? I'm tired already. I just want to rest. And then when you wake up later on, okay, it's evening time again, right? Just even the what do you call this, not getting out in the sun kind of makes you feel like I kind of feel lonely, I kind of feel down, and kind of all these things because you're just maybe in your room and you always see the same computer that you work on, right? And maybe you're using it for leisure as well. So it's like your mind is like work, 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 and like you are in this isolated kind of like setting, right? Which basically your mind thinks it's always about work. It feels the same, your mouse, keyboard, everything, and you feel the emotions that come along with that. And ultimately, you're like, I feel, like what you said, Miss Mo, like I feel kind of down, and I think I feel burnt out, right? Because it's just the same thing again and again. And this is definitely one of the common
Oo.
challenges there is, and one of the how to put it, like one of the impactful ones. If you are considering to become a virtual assistant, expect that you might feel lonely at times, especially like what we were mentioning earlier. You're the type of person that don't want to like talk much with other people, so you're gonna be in like niches that are like, say, just with your apps and your documents and tasks. Just kind of think about it, right? If you are gonna be working with just documents for, let's say, 1 month straight, and you're not getting to talk to anyone much, you're gonna feel isolated somehow. You're gonna feel isolated somehow. Yeah, that's very real. That's very real.
How about you, Jack? Do you get lonely? Kasi you live alone, di ba? You live alone, tapos, you live alone, tapos, it's just you. Do you feel lonely sometimes? Do you feel isolated
um
sometimes?
Isolated, yes, definitely, yes.
Oh.
Lonely, I'm kind of immune to it. sorts of sorts of previous experience, because basically got toughened up by it. But like the isolated part, and sometimes not just isolated, like disconnected even. Like you're
Ah,
going outside
yes.
feels weird. Like it feels weird walking outside. Like it feels different, right? Because you're so used to just being at home. You're so used to, like, you're awake in the evening, and now you're going outside and it's like the sun is up. Oh wow, hello human being, like like that.
Oo. And also, Jack, no, ako, one thing also, I just want to share this. Parang same thing with you. Parang I cannot keep up with the world nowadays. Na, siguro I got used to the same mindset ng company. So when I talk to someone, if they do not have, if they cannot keep up on a conversation, parang tumibag ba 'to? Nakakasya. Kasi totoo din, like for me, I like 100% I stay at home. I don't go out. Like I do everything. Like I even do my nails. I do my lashes. Like the last time I even color my hair. Because I don't want to go out anymore. Alam mo yon, parang everything I do outside. Like if I go to the gym, like, you know what? I go to the gym, ha? Okay, it's 1 p.m. I go there, parang I am there around 12:50, like that. So I would meet with my coach, and then coach, like, will start already. After that, there's no chika-chika anymore. Like, I don't even shower at the gym, Jack. I just get my bag, I go out. Like, I just change
Mm.
shirt. No, I
Yeah,
just, change shirt, tapos, go home na.
back to
That's
base.
it. Back to the camp. Parang I got used to it. I don't know, pero I agree, no, yung sa loneliness nga, siguro isolation, yes. Maybe because we choose to isolate ourselves. Hindi ba?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But there will come a point that it's like you are feeling the brunt of it, because I would say no man is an island really. And there will come a point that you'll feel like, I kind of want to at least to have some connection somehow, right? Even a
Oo,
little
no.
bit, somebody you're going to talk to outside of work hours, maybe, right? Or maybe just walk
Mm.
outside and hi, hello. Right? There will come a point like that.
Oy,
Yeah.
Jennifer mentioned, I encountered two times after weekly call when we are in the BR na. Breakout room is BR.
Mhm.
Dalawa lang kami sa breakout room. The other VA just cried and I just let her talk while crying. She felt alone pala and may pinagdadaanan. O yun kasi guys, when you're going through something, the difference of being in a virtual world po and being in a corporate setup is you can cry, pag, di ba? Pag you can cry and someone will be, hugging
Mm.
you,
Yeah.
ganon. Kaya you can drink afterwards,
Mhm.
going, di ba? Parang
Yeah.
on your way at home, ganyan, you can drink muna before Guys, you will not have that on the VA world.
Mhm.
The least that you can
Yes.
get, actually the most that you can get would be a phone call, and a
Mm.
Zoom call.
Yes.
That's that. Pero if you want like, the connection, 'di ba? Really the connection with the other people. Ito nga yung ano yung kanina na, if you can, if you're a social butterfly, something like that, then this will not be for you, no?
Mm-hmm.
No? Ganon. Ayan. We have a lot of comments.
Mm-hmm.
To help me cope with this, talaga pumupunta ako somewhere pagka during my off. Basta outside sa bahay, maiba lang yung mood para ma-refresh
Mm. Yeah.
somehow. I think
Agree.
we should. Kasi it's, imagine, 5 days na 24/7 you're at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Siguro, kahit mag-grocery lang outside, that's what I actually do on a weekend. Like,
Mm.
grocery lang. Sometimes nga on a weekend, I just watch Netflix eh.
Mm.
I got used to it na. Pero also, Jack, would you agree na yung feeling ng, again, I baka this would be an issue, no? Baka you might think na
Mhm.
I am ano ba tawag doon? Hindi ko po tinatanggalan ng karapatan tayo na maging lonely, no? But sometimes we have to fight that eh.
Mm,
'Di ba?
yes. 100% agree. Yeah. That reminded me of something, Miss Mo, that say loneliness or even say depression and all these things, these are real. But please, please do not embrace it and do not give flowers to it. Right? It's real. It's not like, it's not that it does not exist. It is there, but do not give flowers to it. Right? Do not settle with it, but it's there.
Oo. Kasi guys, I know again, we acknowledge po na it's happening. We don't wanna, ano ba tawag doon? Parang, ano ba tawag doon? Parang, I forgot what's the term. Pero I know it's happening. I know it's there. We get stressed, we get burned out, we get anxiety, we get this depression. Pero guys, I think ito ang pinakakalaban talaga natin on working from home po talaga. It's one of the major ones. Kasi if you will not fight this, you will not be able to function talaga. 'Di
Yep.
ba? 'Di ba? Usually when you're depressed, you just want to sleep, you don't want to do
Mm-hmm.
anything, 'di ba? You don't want to talk to anyone. Alam mo 'yon? Especially when you're stressed. When you're stressed then parang I don't want to go to work. Pero
Mm-hmm.
eto po, I think this is one thing na really, really kalaban talaga when working from home. And even though you've been here like 10 years, 12 years, 15 years in this VA industry, I doubt na if someone told me na, no, I never had that, it will come, but you have to fight it. No mo yun?
Yeah.
You really have to fight it talaga. Kasi it's one of the major, major con talaga of working in this VA world. Kasi you will really encounter it talaga. Sometimes your clients will get mad at you, will get depressed.
Mm-hmm.
O kaya yung loneliness. I know you mentioned, Jack, you're not lonely. I wonder why. You're alone at home. Or maybe you're not. Pero I think if you're really like, alone, alam mo yon, and then you don't talk to anyone, it will really come. Pero you just have to fight it. Find another
Yeah.
avenue. Maybe, yeah, do Zoom calls with your friends. Alam mo yon, no? Go
Yeah.
out. Ganyan.
Don't totally isolate yourself because the hits will be there for sure, right? Because what they call this, all of us are human beings. At the end of the day, there will come a point that it will hit you. So basically, you have to what they call this, you have to expect that those moments will be there, especially when like like what you shared, Miss Mo, right? When maybe you have like a little bit of say how to put it, like maybe you got scolded by your client, right? Now you feel a bit bad
Mm-mm.
more, and now you're like all alone and kind of sad. These will be there. These will be there. But I think overall, yeah, it's part of life, right? It's part of life. No matter where you go, you're gonna experience the same thing, similar thing. Just no, don't embrace it. Yeah, don't embrace it. Don't give flowers to it. Right. Move forward to it. Know why you would like to say go into the VA world. Know why you would want to what to call this do these things, and ultimately which reminded me after that or beyond that is like okay, after all these things, I know, it's not a perfect world, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but the important thing there, aside from the challenges or beyond the challenges, is okay, I kind of understand some cons now, some challenges, and I still remember the pro of, like, having just food all throughout while working,
Mm,
is finding what could actually work for you, because it's not like a one size fits all, but definitely you would find something like, this is something that I could see myself, and I could really picture myself that I would love doing this. Oh, this is like what I was born for, or something like that. Yeah.
And
What would
I just
be
want
it?
to add also, like, working in the VA world is definitely amazing. It has its pros,
Yes.
and it has a lot of
Mm,
pros for sure. Just like what Jack mentioned, just find something that would work for you. Experiment on something that would, or find different strategies that would work for you. Okay. But of course, again, with what we mentioned a while ago, and you feel like, oh, that's me, then, I think you can still maybe work in a VA world, but maybe just adjust a little bit so it would
mhm.
work for you, diba? So something like
Yeah.
that. And of course, with what is happening right now in this world, I think it is very important that we adapt. And
Mhm.
guys, this is it. Working from home is it,
Yes.
right? Listen, imagine no commute. You can save money there already. It's a higher rate, diba? And then, like, you're working in the comfort of your home with your family. How
Mhm.
amazing that is, So, and this is really the world that we're gonna live in the next, in the next few years for sure. So, I think it would be good if we can adapt right now already. Diba, Jack?
Yeah, definitely. Because one thing is for sure, technology is there to stay, and all of these advancements are going to be there. And it's just that more remote kind of jobs will be there. So it's like, pretty much whatever you choose, right? Outside of the VA world or outside of the remote job world, is basically, no field is perfect, no place is perfect all the time. It's just that maybe if you think that you want to try something new, or you think like some of the pros or most of the pros that we have got to mention in this, in our session today, is like, that's something I would want. I would want time for my family. I don't want to go far just to earn big money, and I don't want to get stuck in unpaid traffic, something like that. Yeah, by all means, yeah, try and do so, and then try to assess and check things like, what would be the thing that would really work for me, something that I would love, right? So everything, anywhere in the world, there's gonna be like challenges. Ain't gonna be perfect.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna be perfect. But yes, try something new, and maybe what you're looking for is going into the VA world, right? That would be it. That would be it. So guys, despite all the cons and pros, what do you think are you gonna choose? Right? You can drop in the comment section if you're gonna think like, I could try going into the VA world, or maybe it's not really for me. I want to go outside, go to the office daily, something like that. Whatever it may be, drop you and share your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go Super VA and share these videos around, or watch. Where is our button here? I'm not sure. Watch the what they call this, the past episodes as well. Like, okay, I think I want to try going into the VA world. I'm an accountant. What does an accountant do? How about like social media management and so on? Check our past episodes. You can get the down low when it comes to these things. So, guys, Philippines and people around the world, a happy, happy weekend to you. So, enjoy. Have a lovely weekend ahead. See you guys when we see you. Bye.